Welcome back to Toggle Advantage, a show where we play some homebrewed D&D with me, my brother, and some friends of mine.
That's right, bro.
So,
friend is a strong word.
Wow. I run a game and these guys sit through it.
3 acquaintances of mine.
Alright, getting past that. Bunch of jerks.
It's all said in love.
Last time, on the last few episodes, they have been introduced to the Outsider Prison, they've made some contacts, and they've basically been gearing up for who knows what. They met the King, Ilseth.
Not even I know.
They met a contact they can get information from in the Forge, Altoa. They met a Tross named Wendbull, who was not too happy to meet them, it seemed.
Less than helpful.
And on the very, very last episode, they made their way up from the Forge, up from the pit, and ended up with a couple new items, one of which being a new short sword for Juke and a reverse bear trap for Percival Lindalian. I
got my rating
I
back.
can't wait to see what happens with that, but I really,
the most
really
important
can't
one of
You
all.
could probably wait a couple more episodes.
Charcoal incense.
You'll have to, because I'll forget that I even have it.
All right, so we're going to pick up on you guys in the Forge, getting ready to go wherever it was you wanted to go.
Can we
do you have your reverse bear trap? Yeah. You would have gotten a short rest off, or you could get a short rest off now, being in the Forge. As I've said earlier, this is probably the safest place in the prison. They don't allow long rests, so if there's any sign of sleep, they'll probably kick you out, as you can see them doing that to a couple people. But as far as a short rest goes, sitting down and taking a breather, that's completely acceptable.
Oh, yeah?
So feel free to spend hit dice, get whatever back you get back on a short rest.
That's unfortunate.
And whatnot.
All right, I'm ready. I expended my hit dice. I'm ready to chugga choo-choo out of here.
Same here. Can I start singing my Song of the Siren to try to attract anybody that'll procreate with me?
Sure. What's your Song of the Siren? Is that your same song?
No. That's I wouldn't conflate the two ever.
My apologies.
Okay, so my Song of the Siren, if you'd like to hear it, goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know that you've
All right, that's enough of that. Continuing on out of the Forge.
Took 20 minutes to learn that song.
Go roll persuasion. See if you can get some.
I cast minor illusion to make like a backtrack for it, like backup singers.
A backtrack.
All right, I'm gonna try the old persuasion roll.
Walking along with 2 miniature backup singers.
Oh, I know that you've been hurt.
It's not very persuasive. Seems like you're in it for yourself, not in it for the ladies.
He doesn't get advantage on my backtrack.
Walter. No,
I gave him a backtrack.
He got a lower DC, which he failed.
Not even the backtrack.
Not even the backtrack, because he already rolled it. You wanker.
You wanker.
Where are you guys headed? I don't actually know.
I say that, you know what?
That makes 4 of us.
I'm ready to go just explore some stuff. And to be honest, I kind of want to explore Tara's place. Like, dark, magical things is kind of right up my alley. I think she might have some knowledge there that could help us out.
I think we were warned she was very unfriendly. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And maybe we'll run into Bombardier.
I would like that very much.
Bombardier Underhand?
We can certainly explore. I don't know how long it's even going to take to get over there. Bombardier.
She was to the east, right? Or west?
She was to the west, I believe.
To the west.
Lefty area.
So we take a left,
walking
right?
straight up and then going left. Because they're quadrants, right? So yeah, we got to go up and then.
You could just walk straight up, pretty much. Or yeah, to meet the middle. But yeah, you guys know the general gist of which direction you're heading.
Well, now we can see some landmarks and stuff.
Through the Outsider Kingdom, you are slowly getting more accustomed to it. You can see a little people that are kind of giving you a wider berth. Once in a while, you do catch people whisper as you pass by. I don't know what that's about.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, that's Percival the
Can
Crazed.
I make a perception check to try and hear what they say?
Sure.
I think we're just getting a reputation, guys.
How does a 1 do?
A modified 1 gets you nothing. That tinnitus is kicking in again.
Mwah. Mwah.
Juke,
My tiny gnome ears pick up.
you managed to pick up that they heard about your fight, and they heard about the crazy old man walking around.
Nice.
You guys,
We got our
do
mascot.
have
We
A
do
little-
have a benefit.
little bit of a name for
We're
yourselves.
getting a reputation.
So
Although
it's
it's for like the
hearing that,
worst.
Juke
Ooh,
will speak up and say, "Yes, this is indeed Percival the Crazed, Eater of Brains."
Hi, everybody. Want to procreate?
No.
Is that your catchphrase?
I'll cast. I'll cast. After he says that, I'll cast minor illusion to go blang like a Quentin Tarantino introduction.
It's not a noise. You can do thaumaturgy for that, though.
A minor
If you have
illusion can make
thaumaturgy.
a noise from a whisper to a scream.
Can
Minor
Can't
illusion, not silent image. I cast minor illusion. I can make a scream with it if I wanted
So you
to.
have
Silent
three
image would
different
definitely not
spells
make a
that do the
noise.
same thing as what you're telling me.
Yes,
You're a hell of a wizard.
yes.
learn from the best.
They do slightly
Bwang
different
does not
things.
get you any females willing to procreate, to put this in scientific terms.
Does
I
it
just
scare
wanna
them
see what
off?
would
Because I'm
happen.
hoping it does.
They just look at you like you're an idiot, as they've continued to look at you and let you continue on your way.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time.
This song will start working eventually.
I'm
song is
afraid
that?
on who it works on.
No, I know
Uh,
when
moving on.
you've been hurt before.
Once I finish yawning. Sorry.
Sam took good advantage of your yawn to continue
Yeah,
his
he
song.
did. He did. After a good chunk of time, you guys reach a river. You can see now clearly the 4 kingdoms from this river. Wow.
Ooh.
The one in front of you looks like it's across the river. And by the way, the river itself is very, very long, very, very wide. Anywhere from 30 to 50 feet. You can't really judge just by eyeballing it. And there are a couple bridges laid out along the way. It's not just one to get across. There's a whole bunch scattered throughout. And looking down toward the center, it looks like there's a large area that connects all 4. Terras you're looking at, physically you've noticed the change as you got closer. The temperature started to drop, and now that you're actually there, you can see snow falling from the top of the dome onto her area. You can't really see what's in her area because surrounding it are these large built-up walls, like a castle walls basically, that are preventing anybody from seeing in. On each bridge, it looks like there's a guard dressed in heavy black armor.
I have my cloak now. Psh.
Can we?
So-
We're not even there yet, though. We need to cross the river. Right?
on the river, yeah. You could go to a bridge.
So, Tinkerer, this is where you were tracking down your rival.
Indeed. I do not know why he's here, but if he is, it's for a good reason.
On the far side of the river, you can even start to see some ice starting to form from the cold winter of the zone.
This is what I was going to say myself. It looks awful chilly in there.
Honestly, I'm not even sure they're going to let us in, but we can at least talk to the guard.
So you guys are
Except for
going to,
Percival. Percival, you should not talk to the guard.
I have a few things I'd like to say.
I'd
Why
rather
don't you
didn't.
go try to attract some possible seed takers while
yeah.
we talk to these
Duke's
guards?
gonna look around real quick behind them and then point and like, oh, I see a human female that just ran around the corner, ready for procreation.
In your eyes, in your eyes.
You
This is just the moment.
He's pointing out a human female ripe for the taking.
That's why I'm singing.
She just ran around that corner.
I've been deceived. But successfully so that I don't even realize it.
You can roll an insight against it if you don't want to be deceived, by the way.
Nah, sometimes I just like to be lied to. It gives me hope and some sort of
It
purpose
is
to
a
keep
high
living
roll.
in
You
this
rolled a 19.
godforsaken prison world.
So it's a good lie.
I'm gonna summon my raven and have him fly high above Percival to keep track of him.
All right, you hear Percival hum into the distance. The rest of you start to cross the long bridge over to the other side where the largely dressed knight is awaiting. Would you like to say anything to him?
Tinker, it's all you, man.
Hey,
I would like to not say anything to them and see if we could just walk right past them.
As you start to walk by, you can tell by his shifting movement he's getting in your way. Or she.
Oh, Excuse me, sir or ma'am. I can't tell which.
What is it?
I'm going to go ahead and say man.
Yes.
Oh, good evening. I was hoping to cross this bridge.
No.
Oh dear. Why ever not?
Those who wish to enter the kingdom must prove themselves worthy.
Oh, what sort of proof might be required?
Beat me, you can get in.
In what game?
Not a game. As he kind of hefts his large glaive on the ground in front of him.
I'm gonna just, look over my shoulder. Look over my older shoulder for, my group mates here.
You notice Juke is sliding slowly backwards.
As am I.
I'm gonna turn around to the guard. And I'm gonna be all like, what's that over there?
I'm going to cast
Roll deception,
minor
I guess.
illusion to make a scream come from that direction. Ah!
Sounds like a scream.
You don't want to, look? Or
Nope.
something? Very
Very
well.
good God if I did.
Maybe you
I
could just ask a
suppose
question.
not.
All right, I'm gonna bust in there and I'm gonna cast.
In the background you hear Percival. Do you want my seed?
Well,
Pretty
first
lady,
I'm
where
gonna
do
say.
you go, pretty lady?
First, I'm gonna speak to Percival through my raven. It's gonna swap down and be like, "Hey, we could use you back at the bridge." It can speak through my voice. It flies out of his reach.
Damn it. Okay, I guess so.
And then I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on the guard, and I'm going to have appear to his eyes if he can possibly see it.
What's your DC?
14.
He fails.
And I'm going to have him see a part. The bridge is going to be wider to him, and there's going to be an even nicer looking glaive sitting on the railing of the bridge that is like jutting out 10 feet from this area, and it's going to be laying right on the edge of it.
Okay.
And there's going to be a giant pile of chains right there too.
Okay. He glances over at it.
You gonna say anything?
As per
doesn't-
the spell, he
doesn't wanna
thinks
get
it's
it.
real. But he is firmly rooted in place for now.
Hey guys, what'd I miss? I heard there may be a man or a woman over here.
Who's
You
your
can tell
friend?
which at first.
Unfortunately,
I was hoping.
man.
I was kind of hoping he would go for it. And I'll say into his mind, with my telepathy, that is a magical glaive that will destroy anybody who tries to pass this area. Can I make a persuasion roll?
Sure.
Can I? Is it worth it?
Yeah, man, it's always worth it.
You've already done it. Might as well roll the die.
Natural one.
Did you say always worth it?
Yes. I
It's
love
always
failure.
worth it. He's going to roll again against your DC. He failed again.
Can only he see this illusion, Walter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Nope. Only he
And
can
he's
see
speaking
it.
in his head, so he's just been going like the whole time, not saying anything, because he spoke telepathically to Percival
Yeah,
and he spoke
exactly.
telepathically to Guard. So you just see
So-
Yondos just kind of chilling there, like magic, 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 magic.
So, Tinkerer, maybe just ask the guard your question?
What question?
My
If you can get him
gods.
pregnant. Right?
No, about
Oh, sorry.
Bon
We're gonna do this
Revere.
all day. You gonna attack me?
No, heavens no. I just want to ask a question. What was the
I
Immediately
question?
cast-
followed by dissonant whispers, apparently.
Dissonant whispers on him.
He has failed to save.
he takes 13 psychic damage.
It's a
And
good amount.
I back up further after I cast that.
He is going to use this time to take 2 swings at the thing closest to him because, why not? Natural 20
Uh-oh.
and a
Uh-oh.
2. First attack hits. Take 20 points of damage as
Tinkerer?
he cuts into you with his glaive. As he critically hits you with his glaive.
Are you still up, Mike? Tinker,
Not
are you okay?
At all. I have a big hole in my chest, and I'm on the ground. It hurts.
Kicking the body over, he starts to walk toward Yandos. And
What
by
was
walk,
that for?
I mean,
We didn't even attack you.
He gets to Yandos. He points. Goes, him.
Ah, no, not me. Not me involved.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Not involved.
Oh my god. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll my initiative.
Alright, Yandos.
I rolled a 2,
Mike, you get one
and
too,
I used
even though you're starting
inspiration,
unconscious.
and I rolled a 2. And might I say, I said I backed away from him twice. So I got as far away as I could to still hit him, and then I backed far even further away after I hit him.
Piercival got a 20. Yandos got a 2.
I suppose I
And,
should still roll, huh?
Yeah, you still
got
need
a
a
3. Yeah, you do.
13. 13, sir, not a 3.
13, I'm sorry.
3 is my modifier.
Yes.
Tinker, bleeding out at the top of the round.
I'm bleeding out.
Tinker got an 18. Alright, so, Piercival, you're up first.
Alright, I gotta do something to this jabroni.
If you want.
I
Can I,
could use some help down here.
Yeah, you could save
Unconscious people can't
Tinkerer
talk.
from dying as well, but
I
up to
can
you.
see the light.
You are unconscious. You hear gurgling, bubbling noises coming from the dwarf that you call friend.
I'd like to tinker in this world for a couple more days yet.
At
Can I lick
least
his
one
wounds,
more
not metaphorically?
session. 4 more
Um,
seasons in a movie.
Well, I guess I'll help the little guy as best as I can.
did
By
we
using
metagame
a
that
little-
enough for you?
Putting his seed in me.
No.
I
I'm gonna
finally
see if I can heal
found
him with my
a willing host.
my heaping human seed. I don't know. I'm not the best guy for that. I'm gonna go ahead and create a fireball.
You're
and blow up
literally
this
the
guy's
only
head.
one with a healing spell.
Okay. I'm gonna step back here.
But you
What?
can leave him dead for a little while longer.
Also, not the best one for that. You've got the highest wisdom.
Do
Just
you want to mold the earth around him to see if it can swallow him up and bury him in an easy grave?
Just let me die.
Can I encourage his death by burying him before he's even truly had a chance?
He's on the
So
bridge,
what are you doing?
so you can't
you
mold
said
the
you're
earth.
making a fireball?
I'll remind
Or
you
have you
that
changed your
I'm
mind?
bleeding out.
Okay,
Gurgle,
well,
gurgle, gurgle.
This
Gurgle,
guy is
Can I heal that
definitely
little
wearing
guy?
metal.
What was that?
what can I do to heal that little guy?
I believe as a druid you have cure wounds if you prepped it.
I didn't.
You have nothing.
Didn't you just cast Cure Wounds earlier?
I
No,
did.
he never has.
No, Tinker has been using his healing drop.
You might be able to
Oh,
search
okay.
through his shirt and find a
yeah.
healing drought.
That's honestly what I would like to do.
Oh,
I would like to
that's
go
a-
into his
You're
shirt,
gonna have a hard time doing that.
check him for tattoos, get a little blood all over the place, and find some of that healing potion.
So you're gonna have to run by him. It is a pretty wide bridge, so you can give a wide enough berth not to provoke. It is going to be a dash to get over there because he is separating you two. So basically, you have just enough time to get to Tinker as you're sprinting over to him. Go ahead and make me just an investigation. You can start doing a light search of his belly pouch. Does that operate as a normal bag of holding?
Yes.
Okay. Now you don't have healing potions. This is one of your spells, right?
No, I have a healing draught too. I have both a spell and a draught.
All right. So you do manage to actually pull out a drought, but you can't use it. You get your hands around what you believe is a drought this round.
Mhm.
Down your
Alright.
throat. You're intimate with this object.
Tinkerer, make a death saving throw.
I'm going to try to come back from the grave.
One failure.
Oh,
Roll the
dear.
9. You are approaching the grave quicker than your old bones thought possible. The Gwerd is up. It's gonna go up to Yondos.
I backed away twice. He has a million.
It had its full
He had his
movement
full turn
last
before.
turn, and he has
Yeah.
its full movement this turn. If you backed away twice, that's 60 feet. He moved 30, and now he's moving 30. Or do you want to complain about it a little more?
I would love to.
All right, 2 attacks on you. Natural 19 is definitely going to hit you. Does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
All right, 2 hits.
13
going
hits
down,
you?
guys.
Ooh, damn down.
Takes 17 points of damage as he cuts into you
Ooh,
twice.
I'm alive.
And make 2 constitution saves to maintain your concentration on Phantasmal Force. It drops.
I think it didn't care about.
The bridge is back to a normal size. He cared about it, just not while there were people on the bridge he was guiding.
He's gonna wait till we walked away and then sploosh.
Your Phantasmal Force spell unfortunately fizzles as your 4 is not enough to maintain your concentration with a large glaive cutting into your small fleshy body. Well, that's his turn. Juke, you're up.
Well, remember when I talked about it being real funny when finally it turns up what's gonna happen? Juke disengages and double moves. Bye!
Runs away. Okay.
Hilarious.
Which way?
I'm rolling on the floor laughing. Or actually, I'm just dying on the floor. Yes.
And as he runs away, he's like, I didn't want to fight it with this idea!
I didn't make that out at all.
Yondos, you're up.
All right.
As Juke goes careening in the opposite direction.
I'll cough up some blood and say, "Say
You
you're
don't
sorry."
say anything.
I will cast Shocking
Tell him
Grasp.
you're sorry.
You're at advantage because he's wearing metal
Oh,
armor.
yeah, that's right. I'll just click it again, but I'll take the 3.
Toast him.
15, unfortunately, is not enough to hit him. As you reach up your fist, he bats it away with one of his hands.
Well, crap. Pretty sure I'm gonna die now, guys.
Join the club.
I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna chill. Hopefully, he doesn't decide to hit me again.
Percival, you have a healing draft in your hand. It is your
Yes, I do.
turn. Would you like to feed that by shoving it down Tinkerer's throat?
Can I preemptively use it on myself in case that guy stabs me?
You can.
No, he can't.
It won't
That's per the
actually
rule.
heal you at all, but it'll
I
be really dumb.
That sounds like a funny thing
Oh,
to
let
do.
me put it. You can drink it, it won't do anything.
Okay, well, I guess I'll unsheath it and shove it down Tinkerer's throat and...
Tinker, make a death saving throw. Hope you don't get a natural 1.
Do you really shove it down his throat?
Mm-hmm.
You're good. And you heal for, go ahead and I guess heal your own draft.
Roll your own spell thing.
5 points.
Aw.
Woo!
Be a 5.
As you wake up with Percival shoving his fist down your throat.
I got you, little guy. Hold
Hey,
on, let me,
it's got
let me
fewer
put it a little
fingers.
further down.
Fewer fingers, it goes down easier.
I think I lost another one down there. Did I have
Gross.
3 or 4?
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Percival?
Is this guy pissed off at me, or is it just these fools?
Hard to tell, but probably. You could take a bonus to light up your steel magnolia stick if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna light up Old Hickory and...
You harden your wooden shaft.
Thank you.
No problem.
No, thank you.
No problem. All right, next up is Tinkerer. You're awake. You're alive.
Oh dear. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
around.
you're welcome.
I'm gonna. Man, I just woke up from death. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm gonna cure wounds on myself because I'm hurting.
Do it up, boy. For 2.
Woo!
Aw.
I feel not much better.
One of the paper cuts you got the other day when you were scribing scrolls heals up. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, are there any other guards in my way right now? Because he moved like behind me, right? To
There are
go
more
get-
guards toward the castle, but there are none directly in your way in like range of running up and beating the shit out of you.
I can't just leave you behind then. All right, I'll start walking back and trying to calm the guard down, being like, whoa, 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 it was not intended to be a challenge.
The best calm down.
Tinker,
Yeah.
you do get to add your spellcasting ability modifier to that Cure Wounds.
Did he not?
Do I?
He did not. He just rolled.
Oh,
It should be
yeah.
1d8 plus whatever you
What
use
is
to
your
cast your
spellcast
spells.
mod? I believe it's int.
Sure. That would be 3. Hey.
So you heal 5. I just figured you had like really low int for some reason.
0 int.
Yeah, I didn't look at it. The guard is up. He will point his glaive at you, Yandos, and just say, "Will you yield?"
Yes, I will.
Kneel.
Oh God, I
Here
kneel.
come the sexual favors.
Prepare
Tell your friends
mouth.
to as well.
Guys, we can't beat him. We should stop.
No. Comma I, and that was no with a K. So I mean, I know.
Can I
know.
tuck and roll off the bridge now?
So what is everybody doing? We're gonna do a quick out of combat thing, so I can get the reactions.
OOC, yo.
Are you guys kneeling, or are you going to continue fighting? It is matter for the individual, so I need to hear. So Yandos, you're done. Tinker, what are you doing?
How close are they to the edge of this bridge?
Not very.
All right. I'll kneel as well.
Pierceable?
So if I did attack this one guy, do you think we could get out of here without those other guards getting to us?
Well, we just
That's
have
it.
to beat him. I don't think
They
the other
are
guys
far
will get
enough away,
involved.
but if you beat him,
They
they
may come running.
may not attack you. He said that
they
was...
won't. He said that's the price to get in is to defeat
Oh,
him.
sorry. Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna use my stupid f***ing stick and bash his dumb brains in.
All right, so you're not kneeling then.
No, I'm not gonna kneel that guy.
All right,
I
he
think
will
he's
turn
probably wearing metal, just so you know.
and start heading to you. That will be his turn. So, Juke, I assume you're still running?
He ran far enough to get away and is peeking around a corner.
There's no corners on a big open bridge.
No, like past some buildings and looking around a corner.
You see a couple people on a bridge, 2 kneeling, 1 with his hard wood getting ready to use it.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to do?
Nope.
Nope. Yandos, you're up.
He's a scared.
He has now turned his back to you. He has shown mercy.
I'm almost dead, you guys. This is not good. And I kind of blew all of my spells at once there. Don't have many. So I will start running away. I'll get up and start running away. And I'll turn around and be like, haha, sucker. And I'll fire an Eldritch Blast backwards at him. Oh, not at advantage, but Mobby.
A 21 will dink him for 1 point of damage on the back of his head.
You got him, Pierceable, and I'm gonna
Plenty
get
more
my
of that
max,
where
my
that
max
came
distance
from.
away I can from him. Which I'm assuming he moved at least 10 feet in the other direction. And
Yeah,
I'm
you're good.
praying
No,
he
he
doesn't
moved 30.
have a.
You could have just double moved away.
Pierceable,
No,
you
but then
are
I
up.
want to shoot him too, because that's better.
So he's coming at me. I'm standing up, facing him eye to eye, right?
Yup.
All right. What kind of helmet does he have on?
A metal helmet?
Covering the sides.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna slam it right into the middle of his face, hoping to brain him through the place right above the bridge of his nose.
All right, roll an attack roll.
All righty.
Ooh.
You slam him, however, you do not get it in his face mask because it does have a cover on the front, and he is trained in deflecting blows that would go for his face mask. That being said, you do rattle his head for 12 points of damage with a
Yeah. Scramble
hit of
those
20.
eggs.
That will be enough to bloody him as well. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'd like to back off.
If you back off, it will provoke an
you'll
attack of
provoke him.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'd like to
stand up in his face and face down your. This is
After
what
hitting
you
him,
did.
kneel, giving him the most confusing signals ever.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to just give a wink to Tinkerer and be like, you know what to do, buddy.
What was that thing you just did?
Uh-oh.
The guard is up. Tinkerer is... Oh, no. Tinkerer, you're up. I'm sorry. I almost skipped your turn.
Oh boy. This is one of those difficult choices in life. Do I help him? He's certainly being kind of a dick right now. Oh dear.
I was off trying to have sex, and some stupid crow brought me here, and you guys have gotten us into some sort of gigantic tangle. And I'm here to bail you guys out, and I'm starting problems, Tinkerer!
I find that strange eye movement he did, though.
All right, you
I
don't have
will
that much
help him.
contemplation time.
I'm tinkering with my thoughts. I'll take out a vial of acid. I'll give it a
Okay.
toss.
Okay. What's the DC?
DC 13.
He will fail and take 5 points of acid damage onto his body. Was there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? It seems like he's also pretty unfazed by that. Normally people yell out in pain. He's just taking it to the face like a man.
Wow. Good for
Man,
you.
man.
I'll start shambling down the the bridge myself away.
If you're shambling away from him, you're going to pass him, which will provoke.
What? He wasn't going backwards towards Piercival?
You're in
No,
the same
you-
direction.
He healed you. Percival healed you, and then Percival ran at him.
Oh, so I'm literally right next to them? I thought he
Pretty
moved
much,
away
yeah.
from me
You're gonna have
towards
to walk
Piercival,
by.
though.
How wide is the bridge,
How
Jim?
could he move away from you
I
toward
moved-
Percival? He healed you.
I moved backward to heal Walter.
You didn't heal me.
You didn't heal Walter at all.
You healed yourself.
You healed yourself.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got up and then you healed yourself and didn't move at all.
Oh. I thought I was moving towards him to kneel, though. Yeah, in
No,
my
you just
mind, I had moved
sat
backwards to
down.
get to him.
Well, it has to
And
be in your
kneel.
words, so I understand
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
How wide is the bridge, Jim?
Unfortunately. Bridge is about 30 feet.
Probably
Okay,
wouldn't
so
have thrown that acid at him again if I
You
known
could
that,
probably
but it's okay.
you could probably not pass directly by him because the bridge is 30 feet, but you're going to use most of your movement just walking around.
All right.
You're not gonna
I'll-
get-
Can't he walk further back down the bridge and towards the other guards or whatever?
That's true. I
Yeah,
suppose I
if he
could do
wants.
that.
That way lies not safety.
I
well,
will.
safety from this one guy.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I will move next to the edge of the bridge at least, so that if he
Okay.
comes near me, he has to come near the edge of the bridge.
Okay.
Is that
fine.
specific enough for you, Jimmy?
Yes, actually, that is. Thank you. It is his turn. He's going to look at you, Percival, and he's going to take his 2 swangs at you.
Swang.
Take 18 points of damage
No
as
problem.
he cuts into you twice with 2 mighty swings of his glaive.
18. Got anything else?
Are you down?
Yeah, I was going to be like, I think you're down, buddy.
As he said that, he lolled his head back for everybody just listening to this. Percival is down now. And he will turn his attention toward Tinkerer and run on over to you. That is his turn. Juke, you're up. How you doing, buddy?
But my flaw, though, I'm pretty sure I can't go back. Can I? Maybe I don't think he's going to be confused by this.
We don't want your help anymore.
Yeah,
You ran.
I did. I did, like a smart person, or like a scared little gnome.
Like a scared widow rabbit.
Scared little gnome. He's just going to attempt to throw his voice and be like, "Stop what you're doing!" Roll a deception.
Okay, sure.
15.
We'll see if that does anything. Seems not to pay attention to you, though. Next up, we have Yandos. Also running away.
I'm going to I'm gonna stop running. I'm like 60 feet away, right, from
Yep.
this scene that's taking
Yep.
place, and I will have my my crow swoop in on the guy, and I'll use shocking grasp through my crow onto him. My
You are
raven,
at advantage to hit because he is wearing metal.
right?
For 3 points of damage, you will in fact hit him.
And I'll shout to, well, I'll talk in his mind, so I don't give myself away, to Tinkerer and tell him, you can run away. Because he can't take reactions.
As Shocking Grasp electrocutes his body and slightly paralyzes him. Not fully, though. Percival, you are up. Make a death saving throw, dear bud. You have 1 failure now, as a 9 is not enough.
We're going to very slowly chip this guy down.
Tinker, you're up.
Alrighty. I believe it's time for me. So I can move away from him without provoking?
Yes.
How
That's
far
what
away
I said
is
in your brain.
How far away is my friend there, Percival?
Percival is probably your full movement because you just booked it away from him last round.
Okay. So I will run over to Percival, and I will use Cure Wounds.
This is a stupid juggling act that we're gonna do, but we're
Well,
gonna
the
win,
spell
damn
sometime.
it! We're gonna win.
You cure wounds on Percival. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Oh yes, absolutely.
You have
So
a
that's-
bonus action and
I
no more
do.
movement.
I do, actually. Funny you should say that. I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
You can't cast 2 spells in 1 action unless
Oh,
it's a
really?
cantrip.
It's a bonus
Yeah.
action, it says.
But
Casting time, one
The way
bonus
spells
action.
work.
Man, if only I knew these rules before I start making moves, maybe I could do a little
weird
bit.
the rules.
So yeah, going forward, the way spellcasting works is you can do bonus action spells as long as your original spell is a cantrip, but if you're casting a spell with a spell slot, you cannot cast a bonus action spell. You can use a maintained bonus action spell, so if you have like a flaming sphere and it's a bonus action to move it, that's alright, but to cast a full new rendition of the spell, it is not able to happen.
I regret curing your wounds.
I cured yours.
Tinker
Well, I
sits
am,
with regret.
Not much else I can do then, right? So I'll end my turn.
Slip another draw into his pocket so
can't.
that or
No,
you
no.
get destroyed.
Neither of us can benefit from it anymore until we get a long rest.
On the guard's turn, he will walk over to the 2 people that are directly next to each other, and he'll take a swing at each of them. First at the guy healing.
Uh-oh.
Take your best
Does
shot.
a 6... Nope, it's a 17 hit you,
Yes.
Tinkerer?
Yes.
Percival does a... Yeah, that hits you. I rolled a natural 19. Tinkerer, take 12. Percival, take 9.
So am I fully dead then?
Nope, you're both back down though.
You're just both back on the ground.
Shoot.
Regret healing you so much.
Well,
If
we all make
only,
mistakes.
if only this old dwarf had realized that you couldn't cast 2 spells on the same turn. If only he
forgot.
realized
He's so
what a
old.
turn was.
Juke, you're up.
He's gonna run forward, but staying at least 60 feet away from.
No, I
the
want you to
needle
let me
guard.
die. I want you to let me die. I want you to watch
And he's
it
just
too.
he's gonna say, "It's enough. They concede. We didn't mean to fight.
Oh!
The
They're
fight's
just
already
idiots."
done.
What'd you
What?
say?
So the fight's already done. Anything else you'd like to do, Juke?
No. Not
Yondos,
gonna
you're
attack
up.
him. Certainly not gonna attack him.
Make an insight roll, Yondos.
I think he's just gonna kill me now, right? Because I
Make an insight roll.
I deceived him. Not very insightful.
You remember that your spell really didn't hit him that hard.
My my dissonant whispers, or
No,
my
your-
shocking grasps,
Your oh wait, no, you have been
or
shocking
my
grasping
eldritch
him.
blast.
Your Eldritch Blast. But no, you've been shocking grasping him, so those hit him hard.
I shout over to him. You really have won this time. I was just trying to back up my friend.
He just points his glaive at you. Stay off the bridge.
Can I come collect my friends and get off the bridge?
No.
Oh, well, frickin' dang it.
Is that
how
your turn?
how about for some, if we give you some metal, can I come collect my friends? How
Make a
much
persuasion
metal do
roll.
you have left,
Make a persuasion roll.
Tinkerer? He has some metal left, right?
No.
I didn't attack you. Can I come pick them up?
Yes.
Whoosh.
Percival, it's your turn.
So I gotta do a death save?
Death saving throw.
Alright, and is that the failures are back down to 0 again?
Yep, every time you go down, it resets.
17, baby.
One success. Tinkerer, death saving throw. Natural 20, two successes. On the guard's turn, he will stabilize Percival. Oh, natural 20 as well, look at that.
Aw.
He
Unfortunately,
stabilized
he can't.
him? Wow.
He stabilizes him. And then hefts the body and chucks it a couple feet forward toward Juke. You're not awake. You're still an unconscious lump of human.
Blah.
But you are not bleeding out anymore. Juke, it's your turn. We can also go out of turns now, as it's very apparent
Yeah.
he's not going to be attacking as long as you
It's
don't
gonna-
get hostile, as long as somebody doesn't set foot on the bridge. I don't know where your frame's going to be,
ghosts.
but I'm pointing at it.
It's not going to be over there. Point the other way.
Eh?
It's going to be that way.
No, that way?
What?
That's going to point into nothingness space.
No,
Don't forget it
you're gonna
reverses your
it's going to be
frame.
down there. Remember, it's flipped.
It's flipped.
Which way do
Mirror.
I point to get to the Tinkerer?
Yeah. Anyways, clearly with his hands up, like, I'm not gonna attack you. Going over and trying
If
to...
you drag Tinkerer to me, I can stabilize him.
I cannot do- How much does Tinkerer weigh, roughly, when you make a small attempt to pull at him?
Tinkerer,
125.
how much armor are you wearing, though? Because you had all your armor brought in, remember?
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
wearing
he's
studded
only
leather
wearing
armor.
though. That's not that
Pretty
much.
pretty hefty, but you with checks, you could start moving him.
Or you can just
I think
try and
I'd
stabilize
rather
him
just try a
yourself.
medicine check first, because, yeah.
You're not really helping at all.
Nope, alright, trying to pull now.
Tinkerer, go ahead and make an athletics check. Tinkerer, make a death saving throw.
Uh-oh. Did I
You
press
are
twice?
stabilized, Tinkerer.
Oops.
As
Hey.
you are good. Juke, it really doesn't look like you're making any progress with this. You're getting like 5 to 10 feet at a time. It's just
I have my crow land on Tinkerer's back and grab on and try and flap to help him pull.
I'm up,
I would
by
say
the way.
you could roll an advantage, but it's a crow. You're not
No,
up.
you're-
It's
you're
a
unconscious.
stabilized.
It's a
I'm
raven.
okay,
Ravens are a little bit
everybody.
bigger than crows. You're
Stabilized means
unconscious.
you're unconscious. You're still at 0 hit points, but you're not actively dying.
My raven is giving it its all, flapping real hard and pulling on his collar.
It's gonna take an uncomfortably long time to drag these bodies across, and it will give you a point of fatigue to do so, Juke. But you can, after about half an hour, you drag the bodies off of the bridge to Yandos.
Sorry, guys. Not one of my best ideas. I thought we'd have enough help.
Two of the
Well,
people you're talking to are unconscious, by the way.
I'm not gonna blame you. I'm talking to frickin' Juke. Sorry,
Plus
I said I
two,
know I said
I attempt
guys,
to kick him in the
but I'm
shins.
retconning it.
No. It's above a 9. He's got a base 10.
Duke swings for your shins with his foot.
I dodge it.
We came here to ask a question.
No, we
Not
didn't.
to
We
start a
never came
fight.
here to ask a question. You just thought that for some reason.
There are
We
also
came here to
really
get
long
inside.
blood streaks around the bridge to where he had to drag each body.
I was trying to get laid. Then a crow
I'm
told me
gonna-
something
Can
stupid.
I splash some water on these guys' faces or something to try and wake them up?
Sure, doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but we just have to wait.
I feel like I'm
Alright.
drowning in my unconsciousness now.
I feel like
After
we
splashing
gotta.
that water on my face.
If you want to try and get a short rest off, that could potentially bring them back up.
Yes, let's take a short rest,
Drag
and then
them
we
a
can
little
go
farther
try and
from the
fight that
bridge.
guy again. Maybe this time someone can help.
No! Did you see how strong that guy is?
We bloodied him.
No, you
He got
didn't.
all
You didn't do
bloody.
anything.
He was bloodied.
He was bloodied.
We got him over halfway. If there was one, maybe like 3 shots from a hand crossbow, might have got him down.
The first thing I saw was him charge a guy and knock him down. That's a runaway. That's when you run away.
All right. And next time I won't waste a spell slot.
You guys sit down, I assume, in angry silence for an hour. As you guys, the other
I'm
two,
unconscious.
I would recommend using hit dice to heal yourself on this short rest, if you have any left, which I believe
Nope.
you both should.
Nope.
You got a long rest yesterday. Did we get a short rest in between that?
I used all of them already.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, then.
fire and whatnot he took damage from.
Yep.
Fight.
Makes sense. Pierceable, you're back up with 7 hit points.
Oh, man, what a great rest.
Really? That was a great rest when someone almost put you in a dirt nap with a giant glaive?
That's the only time I can actually reach REM sleep now.
I'll keep that in mind. Next time you need to really sleep deeply, I'll mess you up real nice.
Thank you. Beat me within an inch of my life for that sweet, sweet REM sleep.
You're so weird.
It's the human condition, okay?
So you guys
know.
got a lump of dwarf
I know a
now.
lot of humans.
What's the
All
plan?
right, guys. I think we gotta drag.
Has it been
we
at
gotta
least an
drag
hour?
Tinkerer.
Yeah, so you got your
Back.
short rest off.
Okay. I believe he comes back with 1 HP.
I would have to double check.
After about an hour or so.
Hey, this might be an unpopular opinion, but can we finish off Tinker and harvest him for his organs?
No.
Tinker, you will come back with 1 HP. For my lack of knowledge, that sounds reasonable. I will look it up better for next time, so we don't
I'm-
hinder the game.
I'm okay.
Well, for
Okay.
Here's your
retcon
chance.
purposes, maybe we drag, maybe he walks. I think we should go to Wendell's place and
Yeah,
try
and
and take a
just
long rest.
Take a long nap.
I miss
What's
that
his
guy.
What's his name?
Wembley?
Wend
It is Wendbull.
Wendbull.
Wendbull. He doesn't have the
Actually,
I call
teeth
him
to say
Wembley
it
for
properly
short.
anyways. What does he know?
All right, so you guys are going to go back to Wendbull's house. Unfortunately, you don't have enough time to take a long rest because you took a long rest fairly recently.
We're just gonna
But you can just
gonna
kick
hang
it
out.
and just hang out and pass the time, play some cards,
It's
think
been
about
a few
your life
hours since
decisions.
we took a long rest.
You
It
can
needs
only
to be
take
a
one long
whole
rest every
day.
24 hours, though.
Oh, okay.
It has not been 24 hours. So what I'm saying is, you can do that, but there is going to be a lot of downtime of you just kind of chilling to do so.
Hey, do you guys want to hear a song?
I'm gonna teach my
I
my
really
Raven
hesitate to say
words
yes, but I'm
and
bored,
things
so yeah.
and sound effects with my
Also, when you
downtime.
get there-
Know that you've been hurt.
You locate the house, you knock. Wendbull greets you. What do you want?
Hey, Wendy.
Looking
what's
for
up?
looking
Can
for a
we-
place to crash.
Can we crash on your couch, man?
Yeah, screw it. Come on in.
Awesome.
He kind of darts his eyes back and forth. Don't mess up anything.
Don't bleed on anything. Yeah.
Closes the door. On this side of the door, now that you're on the inside, it's got about 7 locks. Click, 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 click.
Wow, that's a lot of locks.
3 years.
But what's the door made out of?
Don't worry about
It kind of looks like wood to me.
it. Go. Hardwood. And he knocks it. In his house, quote unquote house, it looks
Do you
like
have
he's
any
got.
DVDs, Wendbull?
It looks like he's got 2 rooms, and it's mostly just very basic furniture, like beds that he's scavenged together enough pieces to make them like semi-comfortable, and like a small table and a couple of chairs. The very bare basics, and it also looks like he has harnessed some of the glowstone, and he has lit his area with that.
Okay.
So Pierceable can see.
Aw.
Thank you.
And so can Wendbull because
Yes.
it's that.
So
too.
you guys have some downtime to kill. Is there anything specific you want to do, or we going to bang a bang?
Do we have
through it?
any paper around? Maybe some charcoal,
I have charcoal.
something to write on, like a piece of rock
we have any
that's clean
herbs?
enough that I can
Yeah,
write on.
yeah. You can figure out something to write on.
I can
All
burn
right,
some
guys,
incense
guys.
in here, you guys.
We got a couple hours to kill. I've heard of this game you might want to play. It's pretty interesting. It's called Basements and Beholders. All right, so what you do?
I get it. It's like
I get it.
Dungeons and Dragons, but it's basements and beholders.
Mhm.
You lose a point of inspiration for that. I'm joking.
That bringing up our sub podcast that Juke's gonna run.
Guys, I
Nah,
think
man,
I
we
have
can't
a
use
stone
beholders.
of recording.
Beholders don't
I
exist.
couldn't think of another B word. What's another B?
Basements and bogarts.
Yeah,
Because that's not
Bogarts,
copyright
Basements and
either.
buggers.
Bogarts
basements
from
and
Harry
bugbears.
Potter.
No, I think they own that too.
Exactly. All right. Is there anything specific you guys want to do in your downtime?
I'm gonna beatbox. No, I'm gonna just teach my my Raven some cool sound effects because he has mimicry,
Such as?
such as like the squish / roar of a squid bear.
What would that sound like?
It would sound like.
Okay, it learns the sound effect. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just general sound effects.
I'd like to talk to
I
Wendable
have
for the next
hours.
2.5 hours.
Okay. What do you want to talk to him about?
I just want to talk to him about life and where he's been and what he's thinking about. And does he know anyone I can have sex with?
He can point you to a area that will sell ladies of the night to those willing to pay.
You just don't get it, do you, Wendable? I need a lady of the 3 trimesters.
No, he does not know any women willing to procreate with you.
Well, you're a fool then.
You don't bring in
I
enough
love you.
steel. Gotta be worth a lot more metal.
All right.
It took me
so-
2.5 hours to get that out of him.
No. Is there anything else specific you want to know? I assume you're just shooting the shit with him.
I do. I had another question about how does he get his water?
That's a good question.
I thought he answered that last time by saying from the river.
Yeah, he does get his water from the river.
Yeah, it's clean.
He does have a
to
deal
drink.
with Yosef where he is allowed to get the water from the river.
Oh, you're not just allowed to drink from the river.
That's what I was wondering if there's access or if you have to get it through a third party.
For the outsiders, pretty much anybody can get it, but the water's not guarded. Your insight's enough to tell you that because when he explained it to you, he basically said you're on your own, but help yourself to whatever. Other places, you do need permission from the kings to get the water.
Okay.
Which is also why when Yandos dipped his hand in the water and splashed it on their faces, he was not de-handed.
Thank you.
And yeah, I just like to clean my little fire starter. Smells pretty
Finally?
bad.
Get
Yeah,
that poo stank
I've
off
had
of it.
I have a lot of time to kill now.
May I ask how many times you've rubbed your eyes since you've used your fire starter?
He is very. He's not dumb. Not gonna touch
Should we
his
go ahead and
face.
roll for pink eye?
How many people's faces have I touched though? That's not mine.
As you were dragging
when
me,
you
did
went,
you touch my face?
Piercival, no! No!
Do we get
Tinkerer!
our long rest off? Our extra long rest?
Yes. Eventually you guys do get your long rest off. It is the next day. To wake you up, your raven lets out about 296 different noises to really sound an alarm for you.
Do I
Does he go?
expend my fatigue?
What'd you say?
Do I expend my fatigue?
Yes, your fatigue goes away. You get all your hit dice. Or no, you don't get all you get half your hit dice back,
Half your
and you all
hit
go
dice
to
back.
full health, full spells. Piercival, if you would like to prep cure wounds, now would be the time to do it. You'd have to get rid of one of your other spells in place for it, but it could prove worth it or not.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get rid of the I don't know, something.
You don't have to tell me, but you just have
Okay.
to get rid of one, and I'll double check it. So, quote unquote, morning comes.
All right, guys.
The raven wakes you up.
Did we ever meet those people that we were also waiting for them?
They show up while you are asleep, so when you wake up, they are in the house with you.
Hey, fellow brethren.
Hi.
So what kind of deals have you made down here to stay alive?
I just talk to Wendell a lot.
Oh.
He helps me out.
Really?
We're of the Brotherhood.
Okay. I mean, he seemed a little
I'm right
tempered before.
a little what?
Tempered. Very
what?
temper.
You got something to say to my face? Say it to my face.
I turned around.
You just seem kind of like a
See-
little guy, as we were saying, right?
I'm the same height.
You people. You people.
Actually, I'm probably shorter because I'm a gnome.
I mean, he's a brotherhood, so he takes care of the brotherhood.
Oh, so you're just mean because these jerkwads are with me. No offense.
What?
I'm talking to Wendell, and I point at Pierceville when I say he's just being mean because these jerkwads are with me.
How am I being mean to you? I've given you everything you asked for. I give you a place to stay. I answer all your questions. I'm not very patient. So
okay,
what?
Okay, it just takes a little time getting
Thank
used to
you.
you. That's
I'd
okay.
just like to take this time to say thank you, Wendell. Thank you very much for your
You know what?
hospitality.
Yandos, you're welcome. You're welcome, Yandos.
And if
I
there's ever
appreciate it.
anything you need,
I will keep that in mind.
I don't know if it means much to you, but if you'd like, I have some brain and some seed that I could that I
That's
can
not-
share with you in
That's
case.
not. No.
I appreciate the offer, because I think that's, in your culture, a good thing, but no thank you. I am all set.
Thank
Please
you for
do not
honoring
leave
my
that
culture.
here as well.
Not trying to appropriate it.
Very good.
And my thanks.
Yes. Thank you.
you
fellow
guys, you can't just thank people right after I did it. It just makes it sound less sincere. Like,
I had an actual gift to give him. I worked on mine.
No, I like your two guys, thanks. You really, it was heartfelt. I liked it. Whatever. You sounded like you were just bandwagoning.
So, do you happen
Sorry. Good.
Do you happen to know if perhaps there's some way to curry favor with the king? There's something we can do?
Oh, yeah, there's tons of shit you could do for him. Just go ask him. Hey, King, what do you want done? Probably want you to kill somebody.
Oh,
That's the easiest. Maybe rough somebody up. Maybe go on guard duty. Go talk to Brownstone if you don't like here. He'll probably have you go the opposite of guard duty, which is beat up guard duty. You go to Terry, gotta get through those big scary guards. I don't think you're gonna last in Mariella's what with the brain thing going on over there and asking to procreate all the
he's
time.
probably not gonna fit in.
Yeah, probably not gonna let you in there for too long. She'll heal you though. If you go down, you can't get back up. She'll heal you, but that's
I
about
can roll with stuff. Look at me.
it. I know you can.
I roll instincts,
Konnichiwa.
certainly.
he can roll with literally anything.
I would like to point out that when I said I can roll with things, look at me, I finally lost control of my bowels.
I know your culture is weird, and I know this is probably normal for you, but please, no poops in houses.
Sorry, I'll pick it up. Put it in my
Thank you.
pockets.
I appreciate that.
Mm.
I very much appreciate that.
I'll get rid of it at a later date.
Sharing is not caring in this household.
My mistake.
Fantastic.
So, Jayla, have you
Yes.
had any contact with the outside world?
No,
And how long have you been in here?
a couple months.
A couple months.
Yeah.
Did you get transferred from another prison as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to. Does anyone know about that? Like, is anybody else here at a cushy prison and then got transferred to this hell pit?
The Faintalk that is all yellow also raises his hand. And as you look at Wendable, he shakes his head. I've been here too long for that. Just kind of shrugs. I mean, I wasn't a nice prison, but I guess I was in a prison before here.
Tinkerer, Yandos, Percival? No, you just got picked
Oh,
up along.
I came from another prison.
Yeah, that's okay. Nobody cares.
I did not. This was my first arrest.
I wanted
I mean,
to be here.
this was.
Wait,
my-
what?
I was looking forward to coming.
Are you stupid?
No, no.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
I know your friends got crazy customs, but at least they are consistently crazy. That's just not smart what you said. The words that came out of your mouth.
Have no worry about being stuck here. I worry
Okay.
about finding what I came for.
Fantastic.
I think he's a few plates short of a set of mail.
Yeah, a little bit. I gotcha.
Yeah, I was promised to be in this nice cushy prison, take the fall for a fellow member and, be out in a couple months. And then next thing I know, I'm transferred here.
Man, that sucks for you.
Yeah,
That really sucks for you. Now you're here. That really sucks for you. I'm sorry, that's not helping, but damn, that sucks for you.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
happen to know Manitak Hurricane?
He's really racking his brains.
Do you need me to fill you in? To remind you?
Yes, actually.
He is a fellow Tross and mid to high ranking member of the Brotherhood of the Wind.
Then yes, he would know him. Yeah, name rings a bell.
Either of you, did you perhaps do a favor for him and now find
I
yourselves
didn't
in
work
here?
with him much. They look at the other, and one kind of shakes their head, and the girl just can't really recall.
Alright. Well, I mean, none of you are in here for the same reason I am then, I guess. Not, you actually got caught doing a thing?
Yeah, I killed a bunch of people. No, I'm just
That-
kidding.
No, you bit a guy's arm off, that I
Yeah,
remember.
that's right. That was the joke. Going back to the...
Jayla
Listen,
and
he was
Farron
doing stuff with his arm he shouldn't have been doing.
sticking it near your mouth.
No, not quite. Please. I know your weird customs. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Keep
Sorry,
the
I love you.
customs in the corner. The feeling is mutual.
What a great guy.
he's wonderful. You are wonderful, Wendell. Despite
I don't need the brown nose.
your rough exterior, you have a soft nougaty center.
That's weird. That's real weird.
All right, guys.
Anything else I can help you guys with?
I mean, maybe if we think of something, we'll let you know. Or anything we
Fantastic.
can help you with.
No.
All right.
Not right now. I'll let you know, though.
All right.
I know where to find you. Well, you can always come back here, treat it as your home base or whatnot. You guys are
thank
okay, I
you.
guess. Just again, leave the twosies outside, please. None of that
Got
in
it.
here. We gotta sleep in here. You know. Don't need that. Don't need none of that.
All right.
All
So,
right.
guys,
Yeah.
I think we should stop imposing on Wendell this much, and we'll get out of your nuts, Wendell. We know we've overstayed our welcome a little bit, maybe, and anything you need, just let us know, and we'll peace out now.
Sounds good.
You ever need someone to talk to? Right here.
Okay. And he leads you to the door and sees you out like a proper host.
Oh.
And you guys are back into the kingdom of the outsiders. Where are you going?
I don't know about you guys, but I do still want to get into Terra's domain, and I think.
Yes.
If we go over there with a plan, we have to defeat that guard to get by that bridge. And if we go in there
Before we
with
go
an actual
over
game
there
plan,
at all, it's
Maybe
cold.
next time.
I
That's-
need to bundle up before we go in.
very-
My old man bones can't take it. So
Agreed, it's
instead of
very cold.
attacking the guard out of freaking nowhere, maybe we can come up
he
with a
literally
plan.
asked us to. I thought you guys were ready to go.
I was saying no, I don't want to attack right now, and suddenly, bam, a freaking... What was the weapon called?
He
What
starts,
did he have?
he starts
Glaive?
bleeding out of his ears. So
A
he's
glaive
dissonant
in my
whispers.
stomach!
So, I guess
I prefer to
Next
go talk to the
time-
king.
we get to find out how they will branch into Terra's kingdom. Because we'll end it for now. End it there for now. Not there. Words.
Digging that hole. Diggity hole.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, if you like it, like, comment, subscribe, rate.
I know,
tell your
Tinkerer
friends,
didn't enjoy this episode.
Tell your family. Once again, if you like seeing Chris, I'm gonna keep plugging his podcast every week. He is on Dizzy Ramblers.
Chris?
And you can, or not Chris, Sam. I looked at Sam and I read Chris. Chris doesn't do anything. Chris
Chris
is
is
a
taking
nobody.
over the podcast.
You'll not find him
Dizzy
anywhere.
Ramblers.
Nobody cares about Chris.
Don't you look for me online. Don't you dare.
Chris is
I'm
around
everywhere.
Swanson. You're not going to find him anywhere. No, but if you want to hear more of Sam, he runs his own podcast called Dizzy Ramblers, and you can go ahead and say a little bit about that, Sam.
Time to procreate. That's my catchphrase across all formats.
You can find me on Twitter at Don't Look For Me.
Anyway, so I will see you guys next week, and you get to start heading into Terra's kingdom, and maybe I'll actually fully kill one of you. Maybe not. Guess we'll see.